Welcome back to the RS3 Ironman series. In the last episode, we totally overcomplicated the already easy diary and did a ton of quests in the process. And today, as I said in the last episode, we're going to be focusing on archaeology and the mining and smithing rework. But first, we're going to claim our dailies. And a little bit of a spoiler, I really do love archaeology and mining and smithing. This is a voiceover, by the way. It's really great content, but we'll see that in a bit.
Can I just say real quick, shout out to RS3 for having a Mexican server. I just moved to Ecuador, so I thought I was going to have atrocious ping, but having a Mexican server certainly helps, and I'm sure that other people living in Latin America appreciate that as well. Okay, I just picked up my insect repellent. Before we get into archaeology, let's go check on our beehives that we put all those flowers in yesterday. Damn, so I just did some quick math, and if I do this once a day, this will give me about 16,000 farming XP a day from level like 25. And it takes, a couple minutes to do each day. That's pretty insane for low levels. That's like being able to check like 2 magic trees or something from level like 25 farming. For basically free too, because these don't cost hardly anything. That is insane. Damn, so that brought me from 30 to 37, almost 38 farming. I have to remember to do this every day before Nemi Forest, so that I get more XP from Nemi Forest, because I think if I would have done this before, I would be well over 38 by now. But that is pretty insane. It's like 15k. Like I said, that's like checking 2 magic trees basically for free at level 37 farming. That's insane. So we'll definitely be keeping up with this to help us get through that early game farming. And I don't think we're gonna have to worry too much about collecting early game farming seeds, which is cool. Okay, so apparently to get started with the archaeology, I have to come down to this Caradet dig site, which I unlock at 5 archaeology, which is what you get after the completion of the quest. But I think what I need to do is go over to this Orphan area, because somebody told me in my last video, okay, I need 90 archaeology to teleport there, but I think there's another way I can get there. That there's some stuff that I need to be doing on Anachronia, which is this like dinosaur island over there or something. And I mean, since it's dinosaurs, I'm going to kind of assume that it goes hand to hand with archaeology. For some reason, my map's not loading. Also, let me get rid of this. But I need to get a boat or something over here, because somebody in my last video told me that I should be doing Herbie Werby, which is a weekly event, and something about Big Game Hunter. My hunter is level 14, so I don't think that's going to be happening. But apparently you need that for the Dragon-matic for archaeology. And then I was looking around the wiki, and there's this like supply management daily like ports type thing that I need to start doing over there. Apparently, it's another time locked thing. You know what I mean? So I kind of want to get that out of the way. I need to come find. I think this is the person I need to talk to. But yeah, let's do that and see what's up with Anachronia. I think it's linked into archaeology, anyways.
Like this one. The sea is primordial. It is ancient and vast, like a thing from another time. The sky is angry. I can feel it.
So apparently RuneScape has voice acting now.
If not from the Stormbreakers,
Okay, apparently it's not working right, so I'm going to skip this.
We would be torn.
And we're here. And I'm level 32, and I think I'm probably going to die. But let's see what happens. This is why I don't play hardcore. What thing? I don't see it. Why is the graphics glitching out? I want to see this thing. Oh, damn. Damn. Okay, so this is the thing I was talking about that is locked. And I can put a lodestone here, but I need some resources, so that's probably the first thing that I want to build. How do I... Manage base camp. There we go. I need stone and terracotta. So I think what I should just do, if I just put all 10 of these on terracotta, I don't know how often the resources come back. Clay, not terracotta. But in theory, that should come pretty quickly. I only need 150, so in like 15 minutes or so, if I just go grab some lunch or something, I should have enough to be able to build the lodestone, so I don't have to go through all that stuff to get back here. But otherwise, Anachronia looks like a really interesting place. I don't really understand a lot of what's going on here. Apparently, the Herbie Werby thing that somebody told me about, it's a weekly for Herblore. That is over here, but I don't think that I have any way to get there right now. Maybe this way or something. But I believe the way you're supposed to do it, because there's a massive agility course that goes like around the entire island. I believe that's how you're supposed to get over there. And that's how you're supposed to travel the island in general. I remember when they were first promoting Prif Dennis and stuff back in, what was that, like 2014 or something? When they first announced it, they said that the agility course was going to go around the entire city. And it didn't. It was just like this little thing on the church or whatever. This is actually goes across the whole island, I guess. And that's how you're supposed to kind of get around. So I think I'll just wait on Herbie Werby for now. But I'm glad that I got this out of the way, though, because if I come back in a bit and I'm able to build the lodestone, that means I can come back here and I can just start working on all of these things, which, from what I understand, are pretty important. Okay, so you can increase agility XP. That's pretty cool on the island. I don't know. You guys let me know in the just in the comments if this is a good agility training method or not. Hunter. Okay, so this thing improves your big game hunter, which from what I've told is pretty important. I don't really understand what these numbers mean right now, but apparently it's supposed to improve it, which should be better, right? Make things. Come on. RuneScape's being really laggy for me today. It's really frustrating. Come on. I don't think it's anything to do with my computer. If I look at my stats, yeah, I'm doing all right. For whatever reason, I'm getting spikes from RuneScape. Let's see. Damage boost on the island. That's pretty good. I think there's some bosses on the island too, so that's pretty cool. Grants the bonus of the Slayer helmet across Gielinor without needing to wear it. That is awesome. Okay, so I really need to get into this stuff and get this going. Yeah, that's okay. That at least is sick. So, and I think some of this other stuff is relevant. I just don't really understand it yet. But so yeah, I'm going to be working on this here and there, just passively, just building things up. I'm sure that late game me is going to thank me. Same thing with the Nemi Forest, you know. So I want to buy a Runematic from this guy, because in RuneScape 3, when you add things to your tool belt, it just automatically upgrades even if you don't have the level to use it. So it'll just upgrade automatically as I get more archaeology levels. But I have 137 GP in total. That's pretty pathetic. But somebody told me, since I have 57 quest points now, I can go claim some extra quest rewards from this lady south of Iraq. So we're going to do that. And apparently she gives you some coins. Quite a bit of coins from what I've heard. So let's see what that's all about. Hey, May. Nice to meet you. So this is the May shop that everyone's been talking about. Philippe Carnelian. Oh, okay. So you get unlocks every 25 quest points, apparently. And so they're throwing in, you have to claim these to get your Slayer block slots, where like in old school, it's just every, quest point milestone, you automatically get them. But you claim these and you get a Slayer slot. This one you get a reward dice or something. And then I'm assuming if I tab, it won't let me tab over. But I'm assuming that as you get every 20, see this next reward 75, that I get You have no more rewards to claim at the minute. Get more quest points. Oh, okay. I still got them though, right? Yeah, cool. And then these are supposed to give me some coins and stuff. Animation. Cool. Oh, and it gives us a 250k. Sweet. Okay, this is actually sick. And if I do another one, and then this is looks like a treasure trail reward. Black beret. So the question is, I know some of these treasure trail rewards are really important. I'm not sure about this one. I think that's okay. 1.5 mil. So yeah, for a black beret. So these things, I think this one's too. Okay, so apparently these are used in invention in some way. I've seen some other videos and stuff, like other people's Let's Plays. I know that these are important for something to do with invention components. I'm not sure exactly how to use them or anything like that, but I'm just going to keep saving them for now. But otherwise, we have 500k. That's awesome. And I wanted to look at the other part of this. So this is like kind of a shop where you can kind of spend quest points, it looks like. Quest item storage, that's actually really nice. Just more bank space. Ring of Quest. You can turn into... Okay, that's dumb. But this is like some cosmetic set or something. Reduces damage. Oh no, this is actually functional. Yeah, so this is actually a functional armor set. And then a weapon which increases damage dealt. So you can get a weapon? That's pretty cool. Huh. I'll have to come back and check this out later, but I'm doing a lot of quests, so this is going to be really, really big for me, I think. All right, so I found my first relic, or artifact, whatever they're called. So while I was AFKing over here, because actually finding this took a while, it took me like 2 inventories worth of materials to find just this one, or maybe an inventory and a half. I was doing some research about archaeology, and it seems really cool, and I actually really like this skill because the main activity of it is pretty AFK, right? Like the main training is pretty AFK, but as you level up, there's so much to do. There's all these different mysteries and stuff, and almost like these like mini quest type things that you can do, and you unlock all these powerful abilities as you go along, and it's just a really deep quest, deep skill. But so you have these relics, and you come here, and like I said in the last video, you use some of these materials that you find to restore the relics. And I have plenty enough to do this, and this should give me quite a bit of XP. Oh, it takes 5 seconds. Okay, that's pretty slow. That was kind of anticlimactic. 305 XP from a level 5 relic. Now, I'm not sure what I can do with this. With this one specifically, I should say. Okay, so I can look at they're part of these unexpected diplomacy relic power. Okay, so this is cool. Yeah, okay, so this is really cool. So these different collections, right, they have various different rewards, right? So there's 2 different ones. So I can do this one for Chronotes, or I can submit it into this collection, which gives me the Seal of the Prefectus. Anyways, but this unlocks the unexpected diplomacy relic power. So if we go back to the Archaeology Guild or whatever, the relic powers were these things over here from this obelisk, right? And so what I've learned is that as you complete these collections and whatnot, and also some of these require like mini quests and stuff like that, or external items. But if I can find unexpected diplomacy... Oh, it's... There we go. Unexpected diplomacy. So this this number right here is the relic power. And as you see, I have 150 relic power, and I have 3 relic slots, right? But the thing is that when you level up and you do, again, there's these more kind of like mysteries and mini quests or something that you have to do. You can unlock more relic power as you level up. And then Chronotes are what is used to swap out these relic powers. So those are really important. When I was saying in the last video that I thought that these collections were just like a completionist thing or something, but they're actually pretty important, which gives a lot of variety to the skill as well. So you're not just like digging from the same spot. You have to go to all these different spots to collect all these different relics and collect all these different materials so you can repair them, so you can unlock all these powers. I'm actually super hyped about. I'm only at level 11, but I'm actually super hyped about this skill. But so the collection we were just looking at, unexpected diplomacy, 10% increase to all reputation gains at the Heart, the Farming Guild, Menaphos, and Mascap. That is huge. Okay, so maybe it's not as huge as some of these other ones. Like this one. Okay, like this one, Divine Conversion. When converting memories at a rift, you will convert your entire backpack in one go. So that's like the secondary Gethixian cash reward that you get, like a 30-minute boost where you would have a chance of dumping them all. You can just do this 100% of the time, right? If you unlock this relic. So I think that archaeology from the early game is going to be good to get up, because a lot of these things for skilling and whatnot are going to be just huge. Reduces the cooldown of Surge, Escape, Bladed Dive. Those are movement abilities. That's awesome. So there is a ton of utility with this, and the skill is fun to train. Like I said, there's a lot of variety because you have to complete these collections, right? Yeah, you have to complete these collections, and they give you various rewards. So, okay, so these are the museum ones. So that's why this one gives you chronotes, but I have to take it to a different person to unlock for the other one that I was talking about that unlocks the relic power. So that is sick. So and if you inspect it, it gives you all these details. And then later on, when I unlock Invention, if I have extra relics, I can disassemble them, and I get various different components and stuff that are required for new invention perks and stuff like that. I am in love with this skill. I'm going to train it for a little bit. I want to get to mining and smithing because I'm not sure if this is the best use of my time right now. But this seems like a really awesome skill, and I'm really excited to see what more there is to offer, because it's like archaeology seems like it's like a whole mini game inside of the game. It feels like, you know what I mean? That has huge implications on the rest of the game. You know, almost like Dungeoneering in a way, but much more impactful. You know, when Dungeoneering came out, obviously it was super, super meta because of chaotics and stuff like that. And don't get me wrong, there's certain rewards from Dungeoneering that I believe are still powerful. But, you know, Dungeoneering to me was always a fun kind of mini game type thing, but it's just not as impactful as it once was. Whereas archaeology is the new sort of mini game type thing that is super impactful, and I'm really hyped about it. So one thing I'd like to go for is this auto screener blueprint. Now, obviously, this requires invention, and I'm sure a bunch of other things, and I think it's a pretty high archaeology level as well. But what that does is that it says what it does. What it says, it auto screens the soil that you collect, which is sort of like this junk that you collect. But what you can do with the soil is that you take it over to, where is it? It's this thing over here, I think. And you can screen it through this little machine here. And you have a chance of finding extra materials, right? So it's not bad to hang on to so that you can do this. But with that thing from Invention, you can screen them all automatically. See, I just found a 30H iron. You can screen them all automatically as you collect it, which is going to make it way more AFK, I'd imagine, because then you just have to bank these materials as you come across, as your inventory fills up. But also you're just going to be getting extra materials. So that's great, because I think that you need more materials than like the artifacts, or I should say that I think that you're going to get enough artifacts to the point where you're not going to have enough materials. That's probably a better way of wording it. So getting that auto screener would be really, really cool, but I think that's quite a bit down the line, and it requires invention, obviously. So, but yeah, long story short, archaeology is awesome. Honestly, this is probably the best skill that I think RuneScape's ever released in any version of the game. Mystery solved, and apparently this dig site is a whole lot deeper than initially meets the eye, because holy cow, there's more of these. Let's see. Okay, these ones I can uncover. Cool. So I think I'm going to try to go for that collection that I was going for. I looked up on the wiki. I need only 25 archaeology. And I think through getting... I already found 2 of them. I think I need like 5 or 6 more. So this is pretty sick. I don't know. I'm having so much fun with this already. Guys, I got a little bit carried away with archaeology. We're up to level 29 now. Maybe 30 with this one. These take so long. It's always so anticlimactic. But seriously, this is the most fun I've had skilling in so long. And I got carried away because I really wanted to finish that collection that we talked about. And I did. I have all the items at least. And I got to figure out where to go turn this in. This is the emissary, right? Yeah. Okay, so I should be able to commit all of these and complete the... Boom. Oh, that feels so good. Okay, I got the chronotes too. That's good because I need those. And then I get... Where is the... No, I'm missing one. Shit. Okay, I'll be right back. There we go. After a couple more dupes, I got the last piece I need, and that should give us... Whoa. So that was like 4,000 chronotes in total. And now we have this thing. I have to offer it at the monolith, it says. Ah, okay. I had to right-click the monolith and offer the relic. And boom, ancient power unlocked, unexpected diplomacy, 10% increased all reputation gained at the heart, the farming guild, Menephos, and Mazcap. Now, I don't think that's particularly powerful. I assume maybe if you're in the late game already and you haven't started on these time-locked things, then sure, that would be great. But since I'm starting so early with Menephos and Mazcap, I don't think it's going to be that big of a deal. But we might as well do it because we have nothing else to do. And honestly, I just really wanted to... Oh, I just spent 1,000 chronotes. Okay, so that's what chronotes are for. But honestly, really, I just wanted to complete the collection because I was just having so much fun with archaeology because archaeology is just so interesting. But I really want to dive into... I'm going to take a break from archaeology. I got up to level 30. I want to try out the mining and smithing because, you know, I said I was going to do that this video. So let's do that. Yeah, so as you can see, now from each one of these nodes or whatever in Nemi Forest, I get 6 reputation instead of 5. And since there are 10 in each instance, it's basically like being able to do 12 nodes of Nemi Forest instead of 10. So that's pretty cool. Alright guys, so I know I said I was going to do mining and smithing in this episode, but this episode is starting to get really long. And with the clips I have for mining and smithing, it would add another about 10-15 minutes to this video. Let me know in the comments what kind of length of episodes you guys would like to see. Personally, I think around 20-minute mark is pretty good. But let me know what you guys think. But for now, I'm going to make a shorter episode that'll probably come out tomorrow about mining and smithing. So I hope you guys enjoyed this episode. And I'm really loving archaeology. It's so much fun, so dynamic. I seriously think it's the best quest. The best, I keep saying that, but the best skill that Jagex ever released in any version of the game. It's really, really great content. So yeah, subscribe and leave a like if you guys want to see more, because it really helps me out. And plan on seeing that mining and smithing video soon.